What is going on, everybody? This is your New York Sports Machine News Update. I'm Stephen Pearce alongside Alex Fasano. Alex, how are we doing today?
It is a wonderful day here in New Rochelle. Thursday night football, game day, baby. Pittsburgh-Baltimore, best rivalry in the NFL.
Oh, quite a rivalry going on. And there's a lot to talk about today because Big Ben Roethlisberger has been injured with a sprained MCL. Alex, Michael Vick's being the quarterback tonight. He's coming in. He's stepping up. Does he step up is the best question.
Michael Vick is ready for this game. He had a short week because they played Sunday and now they have the Thursday night game. Short week. He's trying to revamp this whole offense. Todd Haley has some very high hopes for him. We in Pittsburgh have some very high hopes for him as well. Michael Vick is our guy. We have faith in him. We trust him. He's going to get the job done.
Okay, if you're so confident about it, I guess I'll believe you. But let me ask you this. What are the assets that he has going into this game? Is he looking to throw? Is he looking to run? Is he waking up those old man legs, getting the lactic acid out of there? What's he doing?
Well, Michael Vick is definitely one of the most experienced quarterbacks in the NFL today. He's in his 15th season. He does have the leg strength that Ben lacks. He is so quick. He's still got that speed. I remember back last year when he played for the Jets, he started a game against Pittsburgh. He ran all over us. He's still got that speed in his legs. Hopefully tonight against Baltimore and their defense, he will be able to run all over them. He still has a strong arm, and he has his weapons in Le'Veon Bell and Antonio Brown, so he has his guys there. He's definitely going to utilize them, but the key is, will he be scrambling like Ben and maybe even taking off because of his speed and because of his capability of moving up the field?
Yeah, fantastic, and he has notoriously great vision.
Of course.
So who do you see him throwing to as the key receiver tonight, or does he look to just spread the Ravens' defense out?
Well, definitely Antonio Brown, best receiver in the NFL, is going to be one of his key targets. And the fact that Le'Veon Bell is back today in his second game, he came back off of the suspension last week against the Rams. He played phenomenal. He scored a touchdown. He had that amazing jump in the air over a couple of receivers to get a couple of yards because that's who Le'Veon is. But definitely Vic will utilize Antonio Brown and Bell, maybe even a little bit of Martavis Bryant, even though still going through his suspension. He has one more game left, which will be that game. But he will be on the sidelines to help support the receivers. Marcus Wheaton will be in the game. He will be their other slot receiver. So Vic has all of his weapons there. The key is, can he utilize them? And I believe he can.
Who does he exploit? Who's weak on the Ravens defense? Is their run game? Is the run going to be more powerful, or are the Ravens weaker at cornerback? And do you see him throwing the ball a lot today?
Well, the Ravens have definitely lacked in the running game. They've only averaged about 80 yards per game, which is one of the lowest in the NFL. But our rushing defense, is very, very capable of stopping them. So we have confidence in our defense to stop Baltimore's run. Joe Flacco is another thing we have to look at. We have to see if he is able to utilize his receivers in Steve Smith Sr., who's in his final season in the NFL. So can Flacco commit to the throwing and commit with his arm? That is the question. You know, we're down a linebacker in Ryan Shazier. He's out with the injury, and we got to really focus on, can our secondary stop Joe Flacco and prevent them from moving down the field?
Well said. I was going to ask you about Joe Flacco and what did the Steelers need to do to anticipate where he's throwing, where he's going. How do they stop him in the pocket? Did they make him scramble? Did they blitz a lot? What is the game plan, the key strategy going forward tonight?
One thing we definitely need to focus on is just blitzing. We have to bring our linebackers and get to Flacco. He should have maybe not even more than 5 seconds in that pocket. We have to contain him. Lawrence Timmons, Stephen Tuitt, our lineman, Cameron Hayward, our captain on the defensive line. He needs to get to Flacco. They all need to bring the pressure. And then our secondary also needs to step up. Brandon Boykin, Willie Gay, they need to be there and prevent those long catches. You know, Willie Gay, he was our star cornerback last season. He had, I believe, 3 pick sixes. You know, we really need that. We haven't seen it lately in the secondary yet this season, but it's still early. I have faith in Willie Gay and Brandon Boykin to really show what the Steelers secondary is all about.
Who's hungrier? Who's hungrier tonight? Who comes away with the victory? Is it the Ravens, or will it be the Steelers in your mind? What are you seeing, and how do you make that? How does that victory translate to the rest of the season?
Well, right now the Steelers are 2-1. Ravens are 0-3. Ravens are coming to Pittsburgh, their biggest rival, one of the biggest rivalries in the NFL. Obviously, I have to say the Ravens are more hungry. They are angrier. They are mean. They are dying for a win right now. They need to get this win, so they want this more than anything. We, at home, we want to defend our territory. We never want to let the Ravens win. However, we are 1-6 when it comes to backup quarterbacks against the Ravens. Of course, I got to go with my boys. You know, Pittsburgh's going to come out on top, I believe. They're home. They're ready. They have faith in Vic. Pittsburgh's got this.
So you see the Ravens opening up this season 0-4?
I would love it.
Bold predictions. You heard it here from New York Sports Machine News Update. This has been Alex Fasano and Stephen Pearce signing off.